Alright. I've been talking to Mom some more. And trying to finish getting everything cleared up here, obviously. Just a couple more things that I want to go over with you, just to clarify. When you were at the house, about what time, what's the time frame? Are the time frames correct, or what time did all this happen? Wednesday night?
When did Mom leave, or?
Yeah.
She left about 8.
And what time do you think you got home that night?
About 11.
11. Did your mom think that you were staying over?
Mm-hmm.
You were supposed to be spending the night, right? Okay. So when mom brought you over there, basically dropped you off because you were supposed to spend the night, she goes home. Take me from there. What exactly happened after Mom left to get to this point?
Okay, so after she left, we were talking, and he was talking about him and her getting back together, and that if she didn't take him back, he was gonna kill her.
He just straight.
He said it before.
He has. And did you say anything to him?
Mm-mm.
So then from there, was that like one of the last things he said, or did you guys sit up for a while yet?
No,
Or
one of the last things he said.
and then what? You say he was going to bed?
Mm-hmm.
Where were you supposed to be sleeping?
Okay.
So take me through. Does he take any medicine or anything before he goes to bed to help sleep, or does he just?
He takes insulin, but that's it.
So he goes to bed,
Mm-hmm.
and then what?
And I go to the bathroom.
The one in the back?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I see the axe lying on the floor. And I know how to do something. Just picked it up.
So in your mind, you're thinking he's gonna kill my mom if she doesn't go back to him, or somebody, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you picked up the axe.
And I went in there. And
Which room did you go into? How did you get into his room?
same way I go to the bathroom. I went out of my room, into that little hallway, into the dining room, into the living room, and his room.
So you went into his room from that front way there.
Mm-hmm.
When you got in there, was he asleep?
Mm-hmm.
Which way was he laying? How was he?
Back.
He was laying on his back. So where were you standing when you first hit him?
I was standing near the bathroom door.
So you kind of come around behind him?
Mm-hmm.
And then what?
Mm-hmm.
How many times from that side do you think?
I don't know. I think you count.
Did you move around as you were doing it, or did you?
I hit him, and then I was freaking out because, oh my god, I just did that. And,
Did he make any noise or move or?
well, not really, but he kept making noises, like it sounded like he was snoring.
Mm-hmm.
So I was freaking out, so I kept hitting him and made him stop snoring.
Were you hitting him in the head at that time? Did you hit him anywhere other than the head?
In the chest.
With what were you hitting him with in the chest?
The axe.
The axe.
Mm-hmm.
When did you do that? Like after you hit him in the head?
Mm-hmm.
And why were you hitting him in the chest?
Because he kept making noises that sounded like he was snoring.
So
Like,
you're
freaking
trying.
out. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just so scared.
You're trying to get him to quit making those noises like that.
Mm-hmm.
Afterwards,
Mm-hmm.
what did you do?
I took the truck key off his car keys.
Okay, before that, let's back up. Afterwards, I guess eventually did he finally quit snoring?
Mm-hmm.
Then what did you do? Did you set the axe down? Okay.
Sat down. I went through his closet. I went into the living room. All the stuff that was on the coffee table, I threw it on the floor. And then I went and got his car key and I left.
Did you sit there with him for a minute before you walked out of the room? Did you move him?
Mm-mm.
You didn't move him or adjust the bed or adjust his hands or anything like that?
No.
So when he was, from start to finish, he was basically kind of laying on his back?
Mm-hmm.
He never rolled at any time?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So what did you go through the closet for?
I just made it look like somebody broke in.
And that's why you threw the mail on the floor too?
Mm-hmm.
What about the dog? Where was the dog?
He was at our house.
He had at the house, and
Keystone.
so your mom had taken the dog with her.
Mm-hmm.
Why did she take the dog?
Because he didn't want him.
He was just sick of the dog.
Mm-hmm.
So you went, found his keys, got his truck key, took the truck. Where'd you go from there?
Got to the house.
When you got home, was your mom up?
Mm-hmm.
And what did you say?
I told her.
You walk in and you say, first of all, was she surprised that you were home?
Mm-hmm.
So what'd she say?
She asked me what I was doing home.
And what'd you say?
Or I just got down.
What'd she say?
And she was freaking out. She said we had to get rid of everything.
Did you tell her why or what happened? Like, did she say what happened?
She asked me, but I didn't tell her because I didn't want her to know. I didn't want anything to come back on her.
So she asked what happened, and you were like, what'd you say?
I said I just did it. I said I had to take care of my family.
And she didn't ask anything else. So, okay, she said, all right, we got to get rid of everything. So what did you guys do from that point?
We took all my clothes I was wearing and we took them outside and burned them.
And is there like a burn barrel or burn pit? I mean, where would you have burnt the clothes?
There is a cast iron pot that we put everything in.
How did you, on top of a fire, you put everything in a pot?
Mm-mm. We put all the clothes in the pot and we set the clothes on fire.
Inside the pot. Where is the pot at? Or where was the pot at?
Right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's inside the grill.
Inside the grill? So you just took it out there and burn it in there till everything was down pretty good, and then you stuck the pot inside the grill?
Mm-hmm.
Where's the grill?
In the front yard. At the house in Keystone.
Hmm?
At the house in Keystone.
Okay. Why did you guys take the door to the dump?
So we had the truck.
So did you do that Wednesday night, the clothes, burn the clothes? So did you guys sleep at all that night?
Not really.
So when you got up the next morning, what did you guys decide you needed to do? Or through the night, what did you say, okay, what do we got to do now? What did you do after you burned the clothes?
We put them in the grill, and then we decided that we needed to say that we borrowed the truck so that we could take stuff to the dump. And that when we had the truck, that's when we broke into the house and did that. And that we would come back yesterday morning and find him and call the police.
Did you leave the door unlocked when you left that night? Did you go out the front door there? Did you leave it open or just unlocked?
Unlocked.
Were any lights on in the house when you left?
Mm-hmm.
Shut all the lights off before you left?
Mm-hmm.
Does he ever was the outside porch light on while you were there?
Mm-mm.
Were there any lights on in the house
No.
when this was happening?
No.
How could you see him if it was dark?
There's a light where the mailboxes are, right above the mailbox. It was bright and the curtains were open in his room.
So the curtains were open. You did it with the curtains open. You could see well enough to see him.
Mm-hmm.
I walked through there last night in the dark with the curtains open, and I couldn't see what happened in there.
There were no lights on in the house.
But see, while you're there, this is what I'm thinking. You're there, you're spending the night, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it wouldn't be a big deal for there to be lights on in the house. You weren't walking through the house in the dark, right?
Mm-hmm.
You were?
No.
No.
But I see the point.
So you got, was there a light on in the living room?
No, I didn't.
So you shut all the lights off before you walked in there?
Mm-hmm.
So you shut the lights off in the living room, and at this time it's now dark in the house? Not even a bathroom light over by his room was on or nothing?
Mm-hmm.
You could see that well with the curtains open?
The security system
Mm-hmm.
and the direct TV box, there's like lights on those.
Mm-hmm.
And
But that's in the living room.
I could see.
But from that glow off of the living room, you could see enough into his room there where he was sleeping? Okay. Did you say anything to him before you did anything? You just gotta get done what I gotta do. I gotta take care of my family.
Yeah.
So you guys decided, okay, needed to say that we borrowed the truck and take something to the dump. So you take the door off so you have something to, quote, take to the dump.
It was already off.
Hmm?
I said it was already off.
No, I mean you take the door to the dump.
Yeah.
From that point, what was the plan? That you guys were gonna go over there
Mm-hmm.
and you were gonna stop? I mean, how did you guys plan that part out?
I was gonna stop and get something to drink.
And let her find them
Yeah.
and then go from there.
Nothing can come back on her.
Why are you so concerned about that? I mean,
Because nobody's gonna be there to take care of Gracie. And I'm really worried about Gracie.
I can definitely tell that. I really can. And you're a good big sister for that. I can tell that about you. I can tell that you're very concerned about your family and them being taken care of. There's no doubt in my mind that that's a concern for you. Certain Gracie will be taken care of. Anything else that you can think of? Anything else that happened that night? Anything?
Mm-hmm.
When did you guys concoct the story about the car or whatever?
After I got home.
So you guys said, okay, let's say that he's been talking about this, this, and this.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else that you guys talked about? So you just figured you'd concoct the story about somebody in this car and, just go from there and make it look like you were just borrowing the car and stuff like that.
Yep.
All right. Anything else? Okay. I'm just trying to give you your opportunity to tell your side. You know what I'm saying?
Else. Yeah, I know.
Just like I spoke to Tom about, we're not here for any other reason but to get to the truth of the matter.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no doubt in my mind from sitting with you for a while earlier that there's definitely a your side to that story. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to make sure that I get everything that you have, to tell me so I can make sure I say I'm there to tell your side of the story. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
What about Gracie? Where was she at?
She was at Kelsey's.
What is that? Is that prearranged?
No.
She just, I guess that, does she stay there on a
She was over there very, very
all the
often.
time? Okay, is that like her best friend or something?
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. I've got to go back and talk to your mom for a few minutes. I told her I was going to come talk to you, and then I'd come back and talk to her, and then try and start wrapping things up and
What's
see.
gonna happen to her?
If she's honest about, the this is my daughter, I gotta do what I gotta do, you know, to help my daughter out, then we'll send it through to the state and let them work that out, you know what I'm saying? But
What's gonna happen to me?
well, you're gonna have to go to jail tonight, okay? You're gonna be able to, not tonight, not tomorrow, but you're gonna be able to give your side of the story. And I'm gonna write up your side of the story, what you told me, you know what I'm saying? And you're gonna, you know, have your day in court, or, you know, your attorney, you know, you'll have an attorney appointed to you. You'll discuss with them, and they'll discuss with the state the appropriate, you know, path you guys need to go down, you know. Obviously, I truly believe that you need some kind of counseling because of what you've been through, okay? But it'll be up to the state attorney's office and your attorney and things like that as far as what happens from here. But I do have to send you to jail tonight. And we'll just, you know, it'll be one step at a time, you know. It'll be like baby steps, and you know, just take one step at a time, and you'll get through it, and everything will work out the way it needs to. But I'll come back and I gotta do the paperwork, and I'll come back and get with you, and then we'll go from there, okay? Alright. You got any more questions for me right now? You alright?
No, I'm so sorry about Mom.
Why you're sitting here? Okay, I just told you because you said, okay, what's gonna happen to me, right? And I tell you, well, obviously, from what you've told us, I've gotta, you know, you've gotta go to jail tonight. And you're still worried about your mom.
Yeah. Like, I don't,
Why is that?
Because
Why
I don't
is
care
that?
what happens to me. I mean,
Why? Why do you not care about you?
Because it doesn't matter what happens to me. I'm more concerned
It
about
does
her.
matter. Why does it not matter?
Because I did what I did. I know what I did was wrong, and I know that I have to pay for that. I totally understand that. But she has severe depression. Me going to jail is going to freaking, oh my God, I can't even tell you what's going to happen. I need to make sure that she's going to be okay. I need to make sure that Gracie's going to be okay.
And that's why you did this to start with.
Yeah, but I mean, my thing is, Mom helped me make this story up. Mom helped me cover up. I'm worried what's going to happen to her because she helped me cover everything up.
Right, because you came home and said, Mom.
That's why I want to know what's going to happen to her, because she helped me.
Okay, but you know what? The courts, myself, the courts, Tom, we all understand having a daughter, okay? Having a kid, and your kid comes home and is like, Mom, I did something crazy tonight. And you, as a mom, your first reaction is to, oh my God, I gotta help my kid, okay? Let's do what I can to help my kid. Now, then it comes to, okay, time comes where everything comes out. Now Mom has to make the right choice to be honest with us. Because if she's not, then I have the issue. If she sits in there and she says, you know what, I'm a mom, and when my daughter comes home and tells me that this happened, as a mom, I've got to do what I got to do to try and help my daughter, okay? Because that's my daughter, okay? I get that. And then I can probably I don't have an issue with letting her go home tonight and take care of Gracie and send it to the state and let the state worry about that, okay? If she denies knowing anything, you see what I'm saying? And just flat ass lies to me and pretty much You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then I'm going to have an issue.
Yeah.
Because then she's now, okay, look, I'm telling you that I understand being a mom and that you do what you got to do when it comes to your kids.
Yeah.
You know, I'm giving you the opportunity to be honest here and tell me that you did what you had to do because you're a mom.
Yeah.
So I'm being honest with you. It's going to be her decision. She needs to be honest when I get over there. You see what I'm saying? Because if she's not and she's just lying to me, then I'm going to feel like, in my mind, she doesn't have, you know what I'm saying, that there's something wrong with that. So let me go talk to her. But, you know.
Gracie doing okay?
Yes. She's still with the victim advocates out there. They're hanging out and they're watching TV. 9:15. Yeah, it's getting
She hasn't
late.
eaten since breakfast.
She hasn't. I'm certain that they'll probably get her something if she says she's hungry, because I know our girls that are down there. But I'll double check on that. Okay. Hang in there for me, okay? And hopefully it won't be too much longer. We'll try and finish this up and get things more squared away. All right. Do you need anything? Are you hungry? You need a drink?
Can you just get something to drink?
Yeah. I'll grab you a drink. Water, soda.
Water's fine.
What do you prefer?
Actually, I prefer Dr. Pepper. but
Dr.
water's
Pepper?
good.
I'll grab you a Dr. Pepper. All right.
Do you need to go to the bathroom or anything? I know you've been back here for a while. Might let it sit a minute because it fell down, so if you open it right now, it's probably gonna. No problem.